Ooh, I got so many pings. Is this what it is like to be famous?
It is.
Just get pinged everywhere.
Ice Queen just followed. That is fantastic. Good morning, Ice Queen, or evening, or whatever time it may be. Good to have you here.
Ooh, I can actually have the thing open.
Yeah, you got some fangirls in the chat.
Yes, yes. Can I type?
You can.
Oh. Oh no, I can't. Because I have to log in to chat on
Oh, yeah.
Twitch.
You'll have to use your
And
words.
yes, and I actually did not know what my login for Twitch is. It's automatic on my computer. And since I don't have my computer,
Oh, yeah, because your laptop died this morning.
no, it died 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that's I don't know why I'm saying this morning. It's morning for me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
The-
yep, yep.
My this morning, your evening, I assume. Hello, Vic Batch.
Yes.
Good morning slash evening slash afternoon. Oh,
Well,
we'll
Vic is
just
in England, so it's evening, right? It's nighttime.
yes, I believe so. Probably GMT plus 0, which I am envious of. You don't have to ever correct your time zone. Hmm. I am in the future. That's correct. It is 6 a.m. here. But the good news is my cat is here. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. T has joined us. Hey, hey, farmer, I guess.
Like, it's good to have, my supporters and fans
Oh yeah.
against Chidi. Is your cat like super light underneath all the fluff, or is he or she like just big?
It's a he. He is big. He is fluffy
Like,
and he is big. He's already bigger than his brother at. How old are you, Rumpy? 10 months? He was bigger than his brother at about 8 months. So, first
oh, hero.
roast.
Yeah, hero is the bully. You know what the bummer about some of you guys joining Hero's server so late is that you did not get the chance to experience his Catan smirks. And by
Yeah.
smirks, I mean like, like every time he's about to tell you, like his voice just changes to like the most evil sound.
Oh man, dark side activated.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
okay. We're
Oh
working
yeah.
together to get him come back.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Oh, we've got some cat fans in the house. I have good news for you, Ice Queen. If you subscribe, look at these fantastic emotes. I should
If you
probably
subscribe.
I should probably give these away to my guests actually. I'll figure out how to do that. Yeah, anyone who comes on should get these emotes for free. That seems pretty fair. It's incredible how talented you are at pottery, and yet your character needs so much reshaping.
Oh my god, you're killing me. Oh, I think I'm gonna use that one. That's really
Damn.
good.
Yeah. All right. If anybody wants some high quality roast, if you type exclamation boo, all lowercase, BOO, we have a fantastic command lined up for the roast. Spent a whole hour working on that one. There you go.
I don't actually get that. What does Borns mean?
Boo
Boons.
Boo
Boons.
earns. It's from an episode of The Simpsons. I was saying.
Oh.
So everyone's booing Mr. Burns, and Smithers is like, no,
Oh.
they're not saying boo, they're saying boo earns. And then everyone boos him more, and one guy says, I was saying boo earns. So it's a throwback to that.
Throwback.
Oh yeah.
You see, Raider cannot boo me. Cannot boo me.
That.
That's great. Yep. It's
Oh, why didn't that work? It's probably got a cooldown. I need to work on my Nightbot settings. I apologize for that, Ritter.
No, it's okay. He's not allowed to do me.
Alright, so let's get this underway. As I'm sure everyone's figured out, our very special guest, Cities and Nights specialist, pottery expert. She was once nominated for a Nobel Prize for being outstanding in her field. It is Farmer. Put your hands together.
Yay!
Yay.
Outstanding in her field. That's like that's awesome.
Alright, so first hard hitting question of this interview. How are you?
I am good. I am laptop less, which I guess means I'll be less on Discord.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm good.
but you're still gonna be shit posting off your phone, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like I keep telling myself like, oh, this happened, so I won't be online anymore. But then I'm always online. It's so bad. It's
Y-
so bad. It's
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah. So, have you ever counted how many different Catan Discord servers that you're actually a member of?
I'm not in that many,
Really?
really.
I th
Yeah, I purged all of my Discords about 4 months ago, and I was just on two. Yeah, just on two of them, or three, and then recently I joined a couple more. Um,
No, she
but
left us all. Oh, poor crate.
it's because the thing is, like, I honestly, I have, so I cannot, I have like FOMO of everything. So like, if I have access to a Discord account or a server, I'll just want to see what is happening in every single channel. Every time something goes bold, I have to go see who said what, even if it's the stupidest thing. So I had to leave a lot of them to kind of control myself, and now I'm just going back.
Yeah, I get that too. I find Catan Champs the worst because I've got the Div 2 role. So whenever someone tags Div 2 looking for a game, I get the little red number, which I find very hard to ignore. So I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
18 messages. It's just like 18 people looking for games. So I'm like, oh, I can't. It's yeah. And do you have a personal favorite alias that you go by in these discords? Because I always have a hard time figuring out who you are based on the many different usernames. Have you got a personal
Well,
favorite of yours or a story behind any of those you want to
my
tell?
current favorite one is the one for champs, actually, which is Lady Farmer, which is very appropriate for this stream. Um, Someone was suggesting that we should add, or not we, someone should add the pronouns roles in the server so that people could add them, and that way they will not be misgendered. And I said, oh, that's a great idea. Why would anyone not want this? And someone
Hmm.
said, oh, you should just change your name to Lady Farmer so you stop being misgendered. So my current name in Champs now is Lady Farmer. Um,
Yeah, I like
yeah,
it.
so I like that. And then the one on for the past few months, Chidi and I have been just playing tag with our names, playing off of the tea and crumpets, and then just that has been distorted into I don't know how many iterations of that.
Oh,
That
I
has been
love it.
fun.
I really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of misgendered, anyone who's familiar with my channel, I do owe you an apology. I think when you first came to my channel, and stupidly, A, because you're playing online Catan, I assumed you're a man. B, because your name is Farmer, I assumed you're a man, which is just complete ignorance on my part. So I do apologize for that, but you stuck with me, and hopefully we turned it around there. So once and for all, this is a public apology. Sorry about that. That was me being an idiot.
You are very forgiven, but I will
Thank you.
always remind you that it took you 4 reminders to
Yeah,
finally call me a she.
yeah. I find when I'm streaming and I'm reading chat, I don't take in information well, but that's not an
Yeah.
excuse. It's just it was a fail on my part. Hey, Donnie
Oh,
is
no, don't
here in
worry
the
about it.
chat.
Hola.
And Retired Hero is saying personally his favorite alias was Farmer again.
That's that's one of my Twitch accounts because I lost my access to one, so I had to create a new one.
Oh,
So that one.
that was also a roast. Farmer has multiple accounts in every Discord and Twitch because she forgets her passwords. So
Yes, that is true.
All right. So in terms of Catan, how did you get your Catan journey started? Was it board game, online, friends introduced? How did that all kind of kick off?
I started playing the board game many years ago. Um, well, actually, I guess it was in 2011. A friend had it, and we started playing, and I loved it, and it was so much fun. And that was actually Catan was our me and my husband's game entry. What is it called? Like drug,
Gateway
drug,
drug.
um, yeah, gateway game. Yeah, our gateway game to other strategy games. So soon after starting playing Catan, we started playing other games. And actually, we got tired and bored of Catan. We stopped playing it altogether in favor of other games. And I did not play it again for years while I was playing other games. And then with COVID, I went online and I looked at um, what can I do in an online party with friends?
Mm-hmm.
And Colonist popped up, and that's how I started playing Colonist. I did not play it with my friends online, but I just um, started playing it on my own. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So were you playing bass back then? I know you're a big CK player now, but I'm guessing you started off with bass
Yeah.
and then picked up CK, is that right?
Yeah, started playing bass on random lobbies on Colonist, and I kept coming across one player, and I started actually seeking her out
Mm-hmm.
because I just loved playing with her. And she invited me to Catan Community. And it took me a while to finally like figure out what a Discord is. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, I did not know what Discord was until like 2 years ago, and that's how I joined Catan Community.
Nice one. Would you care to name this user? Was their name, are they named after a hot beverage?
No, but they are their name is Food.
Ooh,
She's no longer active anymore. She pops in every once in a while to say hi, but she doesn't play anymore in
oh,
any of
gotcha.
the servers. But yeah, she's great. She was great, and actually, she also invited another Catan player that she's become one of my closest friends on the online scene, Wookie. So Wookie and I joined the server at the same time, invited by the same person, and it's been great.
Oh, that's excellent. T is saying relatively very new to Catan Discord. Well, you're in good company there, or bad company. I'm also quite new to these. I've only been playing this game for 8 months, maybe. I think I started at the start of the year. So we've got some new people and some veterans in the chat. No face reveal, boo farmer. Oh, Vic Batch is also new. All right, man. The chat is blowing up. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, and if you have any questions, the guys and girls, what am I saying? If you have any
You know what's
questions,
funny?
oh yes, sorry, go.
Raider is saying no face reveal, but actually, Raider is the only person that has had a face reveal when I once like drunk called him on VC on Catan like 2 years ago. It was awesome. It was great.
Oh, oh, I'm jealous of that experience, Rita. That one's pretty special. All
Yeah, it
right,
was fun.
what have we got next? All right, so do you have, I guess in terms of sort of Catan, have you ever sort of grinded the ladder pretty hard or tried to like win some tournaments? Like how into the sort of competitive side of the game are you?
Early on, I was super competitive to be on the top of the leaderboard in Catan Community.
Mhm.
Um, but I have well, at that time I had one. Now I have two kids who are pretty young, and the tournaments having to play on weekends was just really hard for me. So
Mhm.
I would just grind to be at the top, and would never play on tournaments. I did play a few tournaments. I've never been done very well, but I played a few. Yeah.
Yeah, nice one. Have you oh man, people are saying some stuff in the chat.
I will say that did win the 2v2 based tournament. I think the second time Catan Community ran it
Mhm.
with another one of my old like original colonist friends, not colonist, Discord friends.
Mhm.
We won that, and that was fun.
Oh man, Winning a tournament, what a feeling.
I
I
didn't get to have a crown then. I wish.
robbed. Can they like backdate a crown for you or something, or like
I sh- I should
tamper
just
with the
get like
screenshot?
I should just add to the end of my name a crown so it never leaves.
In
It's
every
part of my
Discord.
name. The way you have your cat, I'll just add
Yeah.
a crown.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, please do. The former champ of the 2v2s. I love it. Um, have you Did you ever feel like there was sort of an entry barrier? Just was there anything that sort of stopped you from wanting to become more involved in either the discords or the tournaments or the online scene, just based on any factors? One of them maybe being gender, maybe not. Did you ever feel like there was anything that made that more difficult for you than it should have been?
Um, no, I don't think so. I'm not anymore, but I was part of the admin group at Catan Community for a couple of years, and I love doing that. Catan Community's admin group has quite a bit of women who are part of it, and there's a lot of women in the community that play. So I've never felt rest- restrictions from me playing whenever I wanted to play. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
there's obviously, like we've spoken, there are spaces or scenes or players that um, that make the experience not as enjoyable. Of course, I think
hmm
that applies for men and women, and then with the added misogyny for the woman.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yep. I hear you. Do you I feel like there's kind of a piece of, I don't know what you would call it, like colloquial wisdom, which I think rings true. It's sort of when it comes to being a woman looking for a job or a promotion, it feels like when men ask for things, they're being perceived as ambitious, but when women ask for things, they're perceived as kind of naggy or haven't earned it yet or something. Do you think that has any relation to Catan, or do you think I'm joining dots that probably don't exist, sort of in terms of either playing the game or trying to get into the competitive scene?
So I I think there is some of that. Um, I don't know how to put this. When I have seen often, not all. I've seen a few. I've seen it on, not uncommonly, but I've seen it enough to notice it that sometimes when women provide strategy, um, like if they make comments about plays or strategy, or like if they say, "Oh, this was not good. I should have done this." I've seen their perceived expertise seen not as expert. That
hmm
is such a weird way of saying it. And I think this became especially, I felt it the most. I know that other women across the servers also commented on this the most on one specific tournament where everything kind of just imploded and this was brought up, and there was a lot of heated debate and conversation, and a lot of women stated in those channels that they felt they were being treated unfairly and targeted for being, like, in the way that they were spoken to for being a woman. So I feel there's definitely some of that, right? I mean, like, if I ask you, like, name who are your top base players, who are your top CK players, and I think you're likely to think of a lot of the guys who play, and and yes, like some of the most visible good players across the servers are men, but there's fantastic base players and there's fantastic CK players that are female as well, and they do not often rank high in those lists. And why is that? Is it because are they not playing enough tournaments so people are not seeing it? Is it because they are not seen as good as their male counterparts? Like, why are we not talking about the amazing CK players who we know consistently are doing well playing games, or the base players who do very well? Um, So I'm not sure if it's kind of like this feedback loop where you see like the players who are consistently doing well, who are male, who are also entering the competitive tournaments and leagues, and they keep doing well. So they, like feedback keeps happening where you see the men doing well, and then you think of them whenever you think about good players, and you don't see the same thing with like women. Is it because they are not playing the competitive scenes as much, so their names are not as prevalent in your mind, or is it something else? I don't know.
Yeah, that one's interesting. I mean, for me personally, I'm brand new to CK, so the top CK players I know are Donati, Ice Queen, and probably yourself, as far as I'm aware. You're quite up there, but I just barely know anyone who
That's
plays
almost like I
CK.
made you win one game.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think you're probably pretty good. I know Ice Queen has a phenomenal win rate.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of
Yeah.
base, yeah, if I had to name my top players, all of them are men. And that's partly because these are the people I've seen on YouTube or the people I've
Mm-hmm.
played against or just yeah, I don't know. I haven't, as far as I'm aware, I haven't encountered a lot of women in sort of these the top of the ladder or in tournaments. But that might, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I take your point.
Yeah.
I don't know whether there's less women like sort of who are grinding the top of the ladder. Or I just don't know they're women, or whether maybe the. Do you think it's possible that the very competitive sort of the top of the trying to play in these competitive tournaments and stuff, do you think that might just be less appealing to women to sort of play in that? I don't know where I'm going with this, but do you think do you think there's parts of that scene that are maybe putting women off and making it less accessible, or do you think there's just more women out there than I am aware of, I suppose?
Oh my god. Okay, you have no idea what just happened. I did miss your entire whatever it is that you were saying because my husband just left the house in the car, and I'm on
Yep.
his phone
Uh huh.
with my repairs to the car. So whatever you were saying, he had a good earful of that.
That's good. That was a horrible question, so let's just let's skip over that one. All right. Um,
Oh, okay.
do you do you think I've do you think there's a higher percentage of women who play CK as opposed to base?
I know more women who enjoy CK than they do bass. I also do not know a lot of the women who play in general, so um, I don't know. I find that the women that I interact with are mostly CK players,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know about most women. But most of the women that I know and I interact with prefer CK over bass. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. T is just saying she was the same, but CK doesn't really feel like an expansion. Things really click. Yeah, it feels like a very different way to play the game to me. It's yeah, I don't know. I've only played one game, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. But yeah, it definitely feels
No,
like a very
no.
different game. Oh yeah, well I'm going to be learning. I'm looking forward to losing some games against my guests. This is going to be great. Um, have you ever had sort of an experience in a game or in a tournament where you feel like um, you had a really sort of powerful or meaningful experience? I know I've heard from some people that sort of like big arguments are breaking out and things are getting very heated, and then as a woman, in air quotes, they were sort of able to calm people down and stop them from ripping each other's throats out. Have you ever experienced anything like that? And I apologize if I'm stereotyping here. That's not my
Nice
intention.
subtweet, Ice Queen. That was an Ice Queen subtweet, right? Because you were using
Yes.
some of it. Um, no, so in this respect, I am not someone who will make things calmer.
You'll throw gasoline on the fire.
I am pretty. I whine a lot. I am not. I am a sore loser and a sore winner.
Oh, I love it.
It's great. I I just get really feisty whenever people start getting mean or are doing things that I do not like, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's something that I need to work on myself. And um, so I have not had. I know other people who are very good at kind of calming things down when things are getting a bit out of control, including Wookie. I'm gonna reference her a lot. She's great. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's
No,
what the question was.
it it wasn't, but it's that's a cool answer. Yeah, sometimes you've just got to watch the world burn, so I respect it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Outside
people.
of games, I think that in general, women are better at calming, like just seeing the server dynamics, both
Mhm.
when I was an admin within it and then um, not as much outside because it hasn't been so long since I left the admin team. I found that women were in general pretty good moderators.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, yeah.
Have you ever played a in person or been to an in person tournament?
Oh my God, no. Do I look like a nerd to you?
I can't
That
see
is
your
honestly
face.
the whole thing. No, I haven't. So I'm
Man.
not. I love Catan and I love playing on Colonist, but I don't play because it's the game that I'm like, oh my God, I love this game. This is all I want to do, and I want to be the best at it. I just like hanging out with people and chilling and having a good time with people that I enjoy playing the game with.
Yeah.
So there was a qualifier not too far from where I live, about a 30-minute drive, and just the thought of spending a Saturday in inside indoors playing games, which I would probably not even win, just did not seem too exciting to me.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do play in the like the IRL scene, and I love when I think the only reason I would do it is if some of the people that I've met online were actually also attending that same qualifier, that same event. And then it'll be more like, oh, let me go meet these people that I have had such great experiences with online. Let's meet in real life. That's, I think, the only reason I would do it. Not so much because I want to go and win a qualifier. And a lot
Yeah.
of people who do that, I love seeing the photos and the community that is created, and how the digital translates to real relationships outside of the online space. I find that super exciting, and it's one of the nice things about playing online is that it's not just online, but you're actually translating some of those relationships into real relationships outside of the digital space.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just touch on one point quickly. When I've played one in-person game, and this was, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. And again, at this time, I just kind of assumed that everyone I was playing in Colonist was a dude. And I went to this tournament, and the first table I'm at, it's me versus three women, and I reckon it's probably, I would guess maybe 30% of the people playing there were women. So that was just kind of eye-opening for me. Oh, Rumple's just got his breakfast. But yeah, I thought that
Oh my
was
god.
that was
Is
qu-
that a robot that like
it is.
announces that food is being delivered?
It is. So what we had to get one
Amazing.
of these so he's fed regularly because he eats like an ogre. So we wanted him to get the same amount of food at the same time every day. But then we found that we would feed him with this, then we would feed his brother upstairs, and he would scoff his food, run upstairs, and steal Skippy's food. So
Oh my
now what
god.
we've got two feeding robots, one downstairs which goes off slightly earlier and beeps, and another one upstairs that goes off slightly later and doesn't beep. So we're trying to train Skippy to go camp his feeder upstairs while Rumple's
I
eating
love
his
that.
breakfast. Oh my god. He's This cat is such a greedy pig. That's why he's so heavy.
Amazing.
Yeah, Donnie's just saying IRL tournaments has more balanced gender ratio diversity based on their experience, and that was also my experience. But I have met quite a few women playing online tournaments as well, so it's not like that there's none. But I think I'm not sure why, but it just feels like the percentage of female players in IRL tournaments versus online tournaments is much higher. But I wouldn't care to speculate why that was.
And
But
you know what's interesting
yeah, go for it.
too is to think what are some of the many hidden identities that we don't see in. There's many hidden identities that we don't see when we're playing face to face with someone, but there are so many more that are hidden when we're playing in an online environment, and it's so much easier to hurt someone or to to hurt someone
Mhm.
online, even unintentionally, just
Mhm.
because you don't have, there's information that you do not have that you're missing because you're behind of a screen.
Mhm.
And so when Donnie just said there's, in his experience, there's a lot of like, there's higher diversity in IRL tournaments, which that makes sense because you're actually seeing it, but how much is it that we're not seeing
Mm.
online,
Mhm.
right? How much do we know about sexual orientation, race, gender identity, all of these different identities that are not explicit or are not seen, and we cannot, we are ignoring, and in that ignorance, we can actually be really hurtful in how we interact with people.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the I was gonna just call this series "Women in Catan," but I decided "Diverse Settlers" was a better name. A, because I wanted to be kind of trans and um, other gender friendly. But B, one thing I haven't ever thought of, but maybe it's out there, maybe it's not. Is there other identities that are making the Catan community and online play and any play less accessible? And I have no idea, because one of the things I heard when I started this series was from you and from other people that they just want to hear more female voices on streams. And for me, it's like, well, that's pretty easy. I have a stream. I know some great female players. White guy to the rescue. I can solve this problem. But yeah, I've got a platform. I think it would be great. I want to talk to people. I want to have conversations. I want to learn about your experience, and I think it's nice. But yeah, maybe there. Do you have any thoughts? Do you think other? It feels like there may be, or there are, gender-related issues that make Catan less accessible or more difficult. Do you think there's any other?
Absolutely. I cannot, like, the number of racist rhetoric and found online is insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like, also like on religious rhetoric, like all these things that where you find tensions in real life, or you find like these prejudices that are in your communities. All of those just become so much more toxic online. There's definitely racial, religious, and other xenophobic rhetoric on online, and I mean,
When you say online, is that in? I mean, I've seen that in Colonist. I've seen like people lose a game and they'll call you like a racial slur or a homophobic slur or something like that. I've definitely seen that on Colonist. Do you think it's prevalent in any of sort of the Discord communities, or do you think that's been dealt with pretty effectively, or do you just not have an
I
opinion
think
on that?
no, I do. I think it's much better on the servers who that are offering league tournaments,
Hmm.
whatever, on colonists. That they have active moderation teams that st- stop that kind of rhetoric. Um,
Yeah.
so it's much better, yeah. But I mean, it's it's much better, but you're still exposed to it, right?
Hmm.
To some degree, in ways that I might not know because I am not XYZ. So like
Hmm.
I might not be aware or in tune with what are the micro aggressions or the the microaggressions that are occurring that I'm not aware of, right? Because it's not I yeah.
yep. No, I hear what you're saying. There's possibly stuff that people are saying that we just don't think of, but may be hurtful to someone else. So,
Yeah.
um, if you could change or improve something either in Colonist or in Discord or in the community, is there any one sort of issue that you would like that you would change or fix if you could, or what's sort of the one thing if you could say, all right, well this is the thing that bothers me the most, or maybe there's nothing.
Oh God, I do have one thing, and I think I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna. People will not like me, and people will like me. If I say it.
Go for it.
um, I think so. So this is not about. This is just about politics. It's not
Mhm.
about any of the things we've been talking about. But if there was one thing, okay, no, there's two things I want to change.
Okay.
One thing, there's been so much drama among servers and like politics and like competition and like this one is better, blah blah blah. I hate all of that. I wished all of the servers could just work together and like try to figure out how to make the online space better for all.
Mhm.
And I actually think that's been happening a little bit lately. There was for some time things just got really tense, and I feel like now there is more cross server not maybe not sure if collaboration, but at least friendship.
Mhm.
Like people who were just like, oh, I will never touch that server now are like moving around a little bit more, and I think that's a good direction to go to.
Mhm.
So that's one thing that I would, if I had like my three wishes from the genie.
Mhm.
That's one.
Oh man, I watched Aladdin last night, so this is topical.
Oh. um, I also I find that a lot of this I want to see nicer people stream Catan.
Yeah,
I love
sick of the
you know
dirtbags like me. Yeah, I get you.
yeah, like Australians, they just swear all the time. They
Mhm.
stream like at random times when I'm
Mhm.
sleeping.
Mhm. Mhm.
um but I just like that's why I love hanging out in your stream, and that's why I love when Hero was streaming, because there's like spaces where people are like just having a lot of fun, being competitive, trying different things, not getting hurt, but just playing because they want to have fun with each other instead of like, let me just be a backstabber and do anything that I can, including insult you to like get ahead.
Mhm.
I mean, Hero still insulted my intelligence when he picked like wood brick. I knew what he was doing when he was picking those three spots, but still. Um, yeah, no, I just like having like better representatives and spaces for people to like have a really good time playing and enjoying their time together. That's my second wish.
Yeah, yeah. I have been I've been following a few people I like watching their streams recently. So Thomas Twin, I really like watching her play. There's another girl I was speaking to yesterday called CI8U. She plays on CU, and yeah, her streams are really fun. So I was just hanging out in there, and it's like her chatting with two of her friends and just playing a game together. It's like, what the hell is this random person doing? Like, why are they making this trade? But it's just like, for me, if you can't lose the game with a smile on your face, then don't play the game. That's how I feel about it. And I think for me personally, I was kind of getting to a point late in the ladder last season, just gone. The one just ended a couple of weeks ago. It's like I'd previously made the top 50. I was trying to get back there. I wasn't playing well, and I was just like, fuck. I would just kind of get up in the morning, play. It made me grumpy. I was like annoyed at my cats because they kept turning my computer off, which just tilted me even harder. But fortunately for me, I don't know. For me, I was hoping to start a series for beginners and try and sort of teach how I think if you want to increase your win rate, this is an effective way to do it. But then I was lucky and had a tournament win, and now I've kind of had a weight lifted, and I feel like I no longer have anything to prove to other people or myself in terms of my competence at the game. And then when I heard you and some others saying, "Oh, like what we would like is just to hear some more female guests on stream," it's like, well, I feel like there's a million beginners series out there, and there's probably not a lot that I can add that's interesting or unique for that. But having some people on to talk and play some CK and learn that game, that's become far more
Mm,
important to me. So I'm pretty excited about this series, and I have you to thank for that in a big part.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And but no wait, there's my third wish that
Oh yes.
it's a
Sorry.
genie.
Sorry.
It's the whatever it's called, like the cup,
The
the
lamp.
thing the genie has. What is it? The lamp. Yeah. Um.
Rub that lamp. What do you got for us?
Thanks, Hero, for reminding me. RHBFC to you too. Hashtag let's come. Let's do it.
Hashtag let's
That's
come.
my.
I love it.
No.
Let's come together.
I'm so glad I'm not on FaceTime. Oh my god, I'm so red.
Oh yes, it's catching on.
Oh my god. Okay, you can mute me.
Nah, I'm posting this hashtag let's come together. It's in the RH Discord now. It's
Oh
become
my
a meme. Uh,
That's my wish.
that's your third one. Farmer, August 8th, 2023. There. I have now attributed as a quote. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm like fanning my face. I'm so ready. Alright. Yeah. Proceed.
Does anybody remember where we were? You were making a third wish, but I think that.
Yeah,
Did,
it's RHBFCT too.
oh yeah, oh yeah, I am all about that idea.
Yes.
Tagline, hashtag let's come together. Let's make this happen. Oh, we just got a new follower. Donnie B Gaming has followed. Thank you so much, Donnie. Welcome.
Yay, Donnie!
Alright.
As a thank you for following, you're welcome to subscribe.
And get access to these fantastic emotes. I will try and figure out if I can give these to you after the game. I think there is a way to assign them to specific users. So, guests
Nice.
on this series, I will try and hook you up. I'll
Ooh.
do my best. That hashtag got me following for sure. Well, who could argue with that?
I'm gonna miss it.
Alright, do you have any questions for me before we get cracking into some CK?
Well, you never told me or anyone, when did you start
When did
playing?
I started playing towards the end of last year. I had some friends I was playing Age of Empires with, friends from IRL, and then they were like playing a game they called Big Number Game. I was like, yeah, I'll give that a go. So jumped on Colonist, lost to some bots, got my ass kicked by them, and then I sort of got into trying to get better. So I was watching YouTube videos, trying to find like tournaments and stuff, and see what
Mm-hmm.
these people are doing. But that was all a bit too high level for me. So then I started following some YouTube channels for like I think Trichosaurus was probably the first one I got into, and then Delighted and Retired Hero found some of those old games, and those were super fun. So that's
Were you already streaming then, or did you just start streaming afterwards?
no,
When you learned the game?
I started streaming probably maybe a month or two after I'd learned the game. But when I started, I was really crap. Like I would just make so many beginners mistakes in placements, and it's like, like if someone's pointed a road at a spot, and that spot was slightly less production, you would usually take that spot and then build towards the one that you want. But I'm like, nah, man, I gotta start on the higher production, then race them for that, and then they'd rob me and beat me in the race. I'm like, this is bullshit, man. Like, why does this keep happening? But it's like, no, it's just a lot of beginners' mistakes that I was making, and I was making them on stream. So my early gameplay is embarrassing. I think I've got some of my early
Interesting.
streams on YouTube, and I should probably go back and watch them and be like, what the fuck was I doing? I was also, yeah, I don't know. I was terrible at describing what I was doing and interacting with my chat, but I also had no one in my chat to interact with, so that wasn't so much of an issue. But yeah, so I've been playing, I reckon, since let's say December last year, and I think I started streaming in about Feb last year.
Yeah. I find it so interesting how some people are really thoughtful and they take colonist Catan as they do homework on it and like really studying the game and trying to figure out how to improve the game. And that's so unlike what I do. Like I never study the game. But I always find it amazing when people do it, and I think that's super cool.
Yeah, some people, I think what I like is like there's a lot of variance in this game, which is probably good if you're a new player because it means you can beat people better than you. Whereas in games like chess, if you want to get to like the top 50 players in chess, it's like, oh man, it's gonna take years of practice because there's no variance. It's just you versus the other player, and the better player will almost always win. Whereas in Catan, there's dice, there's like deals that you can make. You can there's a lot more that makes it, I think, competitively more accessible. Whereas if I wanted to stream chess and go play chess tournaments, like I'd be getting my ass kicked for like years before I was remotely competent, I think.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I just read what Hero said. How in real life you don't want to be the big bad, but online you have a little bit more wiggle room. And I wonder if that's the case. So is it? Can you get away with being toxic more online than you can in real life? And why is that? Like how does being toxic help you more to win online than in real life?
I think online things like extortion and like making deals I think these things are just part of the accepted game. Whereas in real life, when you extort, like this happened to me in the final. Someone like first roll of the game, the guy rolls a 7. He needs a brick. He says like, all right, I'm gonna put the robber here. If anyone's willing to trade me my brick, I will rob the other person. And one of the guys was like what? Like, well, he could not understand the deal that was being proposed, and I had to explain it to them. And then it was like the guy was like the shock and chagrin on his face, like, oh, he'd never heard of such a deal. But like that's, I think this is probably because most people, well, a lot of people will watch people on YouTube and Twitch and try and improve their game, and that they see other people doing that. It's like, all right, well, this is just something that I need to bring into my game to get better. And
Right.
I don't know. To me, I don't think that's a problem per se. I think this people have found creative ways to play this game, and I think that's not bad. I quite like that kind of. There's two approaches to the game. You can either try and play it like a robot, and like just try and counter the other players, or you can try and play it exploitatively and like take advantage of the other players and get good trades and gaslight and all this sort of things. And I quite like those parts of the game. I find them fun. But yeah,
Yeah, I hate it.
I think just online. You hate that. You would
I
rather.
hate it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
I mean,
hate about it?
I don't I don't like when extortion.
Mhm.
Like I don't like people stealing from the wrong person because they have the right card that they want.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I get it. Why I get why people do it. It's they get it. It's I just find it's too powerful. It's too powerful for whoever is doing the extorting. For whoever is, yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, I think there is a video. I think Hack Matata made it on like how to counter extortion using game theory. I need to watch it again, but I think
yeah,
that
he
one's
did.
interesting. It's like if everyone just gives in to the extort, then that player's just going to win because they're just going to get the world. Uh, but
And I find that the people who usually do extort and are very active in that kind of table talk, they're usually very aggressive in their table talk overall. So it's
mhm.
not just, oh, I'm going to extort you, but it's just very overwhelming the table and setting the tone for how that game will feel like for the rest of the players in a
Yeah.
way that I find it not appealing, right? So the people
Mhm.
who extort, the people who try to like insert themselves in every single conversation, every single trade, they just make the experience so much less enjoyable.
Mhm.
And maybe the reason why I don't like extortion is because often the people who do it are also doing everything else. So it's not just like, oh, let me extort this one time or let me do this just this one time. It's like everything all the time, all at once. And it's just like, my God, let me just breathe.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I've just realized my window in my sorry my window with the header for this series is blocking the chat, so that's just I've done a brilliant job there. I'm just gonna move the chat. Yeah, so it's maybe not the extortion itself that's the issue. It's just that the type of player that extorts just makes the game much less fun, and then you think that's kind of like, well, I could see that. Yeah, I quite enjoy that part of the game, but I do understand why that would put people off and
Well,
make
that's
it
because you're a
less
toxic
enjoyable.
player.
Well, it's true. I just flame everyone, I extort, and then when I lose, I blame the dice. So I've got it all figured out. Yeah, Ice Queen is saying she doesn't know how to table talk. That's why she sucks at base. Do you think CK is a bit kind of there's less of that going on because there's probably less robbers and less of this sort of stuff. But I think there's also
There's so much more robbers. What are you talking about?
really. Oh, okay. That
You bounce.
yeah.
Every 7 is the potential to bounce like so many times and rob so many people.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there you go. That wasn't. I guess because when we played, you told me to bounce the knight, so I bounced it, and then I couldn't activate that knight again, and then it got stuck on my 10 sheep, and I was like, well. And you were like, dot dot dot.
Don't
Like
remind me
that was a
of when you
mistake.
bounced the
Like
wrong thing.
wow, wow. Next level self block right there.
Oh, great.
Yeah, do you think there's a bit
Yeah.
less interaction between the players in CK? That's an
I
idea I
used
have
to
in my
think
head,
that.
but
I used to think that. I think lately I've seen more of the base meta coming into CK,
hmm
but I feel like I think it was Donardi who said this a while back, or just recently on chat or on the strategy channel in Catan Community. He said that in Catan in CNK there is no reason to ever trade unless you really need something. You really need something. So
hmm
he's like in his and I find Don one of the best CK players. I really appreciate how he plays, even though he plays super different to me.
hmm
Um, I I found that interesting, and I guess I kind of agree. I think I trade too freely sometimes in CK. But there is that, often you don't need to trade as
hmm
much in CK because you have different ways of getting the resources that you need. Um, there's more ways than in base to get the resources that you need.
Yeah, that's just like the merchants and like the aqueduct and all that sort of thing. Ooh.
Yeah, like Aqueduct, Commercial Harbor. Like there's so many cards that allow you to get cards from others or to produce your own cards.
Yeah, yeah. I also find it interesting in CK. It's like you only there's maybe four of the resources, and you want to start up probably three to four of them, and it's like there's this other one that we don't talk about that rhymes with a certain word that we just don't want to settle on unless we have to. So yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
I'm
very
different. I
different.
love Rook.
You love
I
road.
love Rook in CK. I love
Ah,
it.
oh, you love brick.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Nice. Do you ever build walls?
I
That
love walls. They're great. Setting out sucks. Being able to have a wall that gives you a bigger and more actionable hand is amazing.
there you go. I thought they were just an afterthought to the game that no one ever built. But I mean, this is based off my experience of one game where I built zero walls. Therefore, no one ever builds walls.
Well, yeah, like Chidi hates brick. Like I think he once said you only ever need to use 2 brick in an entire game of CK.
Yeah.
Um, but
All right, we've got a question from the chat. I don't think this one's a heckle,
ooh,
or maybe it's a thinly veiled one from RH. We've got for Farmer, aside from DiSe, what could other streamers and content creators do to encourage more women to play, engage, and appear more? And then we're gonna roast. But answer the question first, and then we'll roast.
Um, Honestly, I think that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what are individual efforts that can happen to
Mhm.
help in that. I
Mhm.
think it has to be more a bit broader. But I just don't know what that would look like. I don't know.
Mm.
Creating, like making. I mean, I find like doing something like this is great. I like the idea of highlighting gameplay of female players. So
Mhm.
like having like like there's been so many exhibition games that are put um that have happened in the past online where you have like, ooh, this exhibition game between blah 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 blah, like having something like that among female players. I
Mhm.
think it'd be fun. um and then yeah, just dudes need to be nicer.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's.
No, I honestly like I think I'm not and here I'm just speaking from my behalf and
Mhm.
not what other people and other women I'm sure have different opinions and different experiences, but I do find some of the competitive scene to be just the table talk like that we were talking about earlier. I just find it too toxic. Like the
Mhm.
way that some players interact in a game and the way they talk and undermine and diminish other players on the table.
Mhm.
I just find that so gross. And I mean, and tradition like a common experience that women have across different aspects of their lives is that people talked down to them, or people, like the famous mansplaining
Mhm.
explaining, like people talk down to them. They do not appreciate their contributions. Sorry, I just got distracted 'cause I'm walking through. Um, and I find that there, when you see that in an online game, even if it's not coming from a gendered space, even though it's not about being a misogynist or it's not about talking down to women, when you see that same kind of behavior, it's hard for me to separate that, how I feel when someone talks to me like that in a game versus how I feel when someone else talks to me like that in a different
Mm.
space, right? So
Mhm.
like I equate those, the feeling is the same even though the where it comes from is different, right? So
Mhm.
maybe like this person is not talking to me that way because I'm a woman playing Catan. It's just that's how they talk in the game. But that's the same way that people talk to me in my workspace or in the
Mhm.
supermarket or in wherever it is that I am. So like it's hard for me to separate my feelings, even, you know what I mean? So
I
like
do.
just
Yep.
addressing that thing, I feel, and that's really hard, right? Because it's, how do you moderate that? And not everyone wants to moderate that, right? Like some people
Mm.
actually find a lot of uh, value in, like they like that kind of like, just they like that, those tables, that being playing with that kind of dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
that, I don't know how you solve that.
yeah, I think people further than that, people build their whole strategy or their whole that's if you had to describe their play style, it is like aggressive table talk and sort of pitting everyone against each other and then sort of trying to come out ahead in that way. And I think it's effective too. I think you can win a lot of
Hmm.
games playing that way.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm not super gonna say it, right. Like Dandy Drew has an amazing win rate, right?
Mhm.
And he is, I think, like you ask anyone and they're like, who the best bass player is, and I'm sure he's like in top X number for most people, and he
Yep.
and yeah, he's extremely successful at playing the game. But his style of communication in a game is really aggressive,
Mhm.
and I find, and now, we have, he has thousands of followers and thousands and all these people who are trying to emulate his game style, right?
Mhm.
How he plays and how he communicates and his tactics and his strategies. And that to me is the grossest thing. It's like, I mean, like, I just like it makes me sad that that's what we have as an example of what a good Catan player is, because we have so many other examples of good Catan players who use very different table strategy, like their table presence is so different. And that's why when you were saying, I think earlier, like I was saying, like we need more people who provide that really high quality game content, like gaming content that have a very different strategy. And I really don't want to use the name, but like it's just so prevalent just because yeah, anyway. Maybe
Yeah.
you can like edit this.
No, I think everything you said there is fair. I think he participates in aggressive table talk. I think that's factual. And I think a lot of players will find that off-putting. I think that's also factual. So I don't think there's anything there that needs to be redacted.
Okay.
Yeah, Drew's also a friend of mine, and yeah, obviously a very, very good player. But yeah, his play style is like even I played him in a final last week, and it's like, oh man, he's fucking turning this play style on me. I'd never experienced that before, so it was like, oof, trying to
Yeah.
gaslight me and stuff. So yeah, and I mean it's effective, and there are other examples of it. And yeah, like I said, people build their whole that's their strategy, and it's effective. So I don't know what to do about that. Again, that sort of thing appeals to me. I quite enjoy it. I'm really
Yeah.
competitive, and it's like if this can give me an edge, I'm gonna do it and use that to help me win. But um, at the same time, yeah, like you say, it's going to put a lot of people off. And if you're used to being talked down to or sort of dismissed in your real life, and then you come and play an online game, which in theory you should be doing for fun, and then this is your experience, well, yeah, that's not a good time.
Right.
All right, shall we play
Well,
some
I mean,
CK? Yeah, or do you want to
ooh,
do,
CK.
or would you like to continue?
I don't know, how long do we have?
Uh
CK can be a long game.
yeah, I got an hour and a half, so that should be enough, right?
Okay. Well, we have only 30 minutes left.
Oh, right. I don't need to
It's
be
an hour and a half.
anywhere for an hour and a half, but if you need to chuff off, we're probably not going to have time for a CK.
No, yeah, I probably cannot stay for another hour and a half. Otherwise, my yeah, I need to go with the kid, be with the kids a little bit.
Yep.
I could play some 1v1.
Ooh, game on. Create room.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let me figure out how to play. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave Twitch because
Yep.
I don't know how to play on my phone.
Nah,
So
all
you
good.
can send me a link on
Yep, I'll
DiSe.
flick it to you on Discord. Let's go
Perfect.
balanced. Discard limit 9. Let's do it. I'm gonna get bodied. This is the way farther of getting you to 1v1. I've played a few 1v1s. I'm not very good at it. Not balanced in
No, you
CK.
beat me once. We played 2 games. We're 1-1.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
my chat is saying I'm gonna get bodied here, so.
Well, I lost a game against a player today, and then they were super salty, and they told me that I cheated, even though I lost. What
I
is
saw
going on?
that
How did I
too!
cheat?
Like, what?
Some people are just too funny.
I love that word cheating. It's like you cheated by rolling sevens and then blocking me. Like, well, I
You cheated
guess.
so badly. I'm such a bad cheater that I lost. You know, even if I had really good suggestions.
You cheated so much, you cheated yourself. Congratulations. First time watching a CK 1v1 on stream, actually.
Oh, I love CK1v1. You
Oh,
want to CK1v1?
I can do that, yeah. Well, if you know the rule set, I mean, I'm gonna get smoked, obviously, but maybe
Oh yes, you are.
while you're kicking my ass, maybe explain your strategy to the viewers and to me, so I can then figure out what the hell I did wrong. But yeah, that's
Okay.
one more thing that I think would be cool here. It's like I think if we can make some gameplay where the guests, like the guests I bring on, like you and Ice Queen, kind of explain what they're doing and how to play this game. I find that idea very appealing because again, there's lots and lots of guides out there, like how to play as a like beginner's guide or whatever, and most of them are run by dudes. So I think if we can make some kind of high level or like educational gameplay, I think that idea is appealing.
Sounds good. This is dedicated to Cheaty because 1v1 CK is his favorite, yeah.
Yep. All right, Cheaty, you now have to follow if you haven't already. Is Cheaty what's Cheaty's
Yeah,
username in Twitch? That's T. Gotcha.
yeah.
All right. Is this you, Bessie4706?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know how to log into anything.
That's all right. All right. Is there set? So I've got DiSe's balanced. I got discard at 9 and VP's at 15. Should that be 13?
No, 15 is fine, and the bot dice should be random.
DiSe should be random. Gotcha. It's balanced in base 1v1, but and
Yeah.
friendly robber, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's friendly robber is good.
All right. So this is going to be me versus Farmer. Chat, I'm relying on you to help me because I don't really know how to play this game. So let's do it.
You know what? I really hope you win because that's going to be so humiliating for me.
Oh,
like your second ever CK game.
That would be humiliating for me too. It's like.
The dice be random though.
Yeah, dice are random. Oh, you've been disconnected.
Oh, I've been disconnected?
Yeah, according to my screen, you're out of the lobby. Alright, here we go. Alright, dice random, VP's 15, discard limit 9. Let's do it. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Alright, chat, let's have a look here. What do I like the look of? I like the look of the 643 chat. What is wrong with my guess there? This is a good way to showcase the expertise of women in the scene. I agree, RH. I agree. Yep, I totally agree. Is this 643 good, chat? Please help me out. Got the 6511 looks good. 693 looks good. 843 looks good. Even 8410 down to here looks good. Should I mute myself in Discord? Is this going to be annoying, or do you want to hear what I'm doing?
Yeah, I don't mind hearing.
Cool. Yeah. All right, come on, chat. Vic Batch, help me out here. Maybe this 8410. I don't know. I'm thinking like a base player. I feel like this 8410 I can build roads and expand out, but then I'm thinking like a base player. Bad or. Alright, what about like this 5611? Yeah, I was thinking that spot too. 643 is okay. 843 at the bottom is also good. Touch a brick with the 8103. Oh, yeah. All sheep, yeah. Eight, 4, 3 with the 10, 3. Alright. I like it. We're gonna play like CK players and we're just gonna do all sheep. Fluffy in the chat, please.
I do not like it.
Alright, so do you want to walk us through your thoughts here, or you don't want to give your strategy away too much? I understand that.
I'm trying to decide. I really like brick in 1v1 because expanding is really nice. Because there's so much board that's left open. So I'm looking at the 10-5-4. It's such an ugly spot. So I'm maybe like 6-5-11, 4-8-3, or do I just go 6 or less, or do I just go 8-4-3, 6-9-3? I might do a. I'm thinking 8-5-10, 8-10-4-6-9-3.
That seems good.
Yeah, and I think like it just blocks you from a nice wood, and I might. It's going to be tricky for me because I need ore.
Yeah.
For my knight. But if I take anything on the 5, I just live you a really good city, and I don't want to live you a very good city. So I think I'm gonna take 10-4-8-6-9-3. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna city up the sheep.
Gotcha. Alright, well, to my bass playing brain, that seems pretty good.
It's risky going without ore, and it's risky if I lose my city. It's going to be hard for me to build it back up again. And I think you'll be able to build your second city really quick, which is going to be nice for you.
Alright, chat, here's what I am thinking. This 6511 looks like a pretty good city.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'm probably going to point left, so I have a safe-ish expansion over to the 61112. So, let's rip it and see what happens. Good luck, have fun.
Nice.
Alright, watch this. Bam!
Don't forget to upgrade it.
Oh yeah, gotta activate that here.
Upgrade it.
Ah! Oh, I bottled it, didn't I?
No. Did you?
I don't know. Full disclosure, I don't know.
No. Yeah, good.
Got 9510 and 693 in Farmer's Case with the brick pour. Yep. Oh man, the bobs are coming. Ruh-roh.
This is why farmer should not be allowed to play.
So if I upgrade my knight, if I upgrade my knight, I don't lose the activeness, do I? Will it deactivate my knight if I upgrade it?
No, but if you upgrade it, you save my city. You do not want to save my city.
Oh, people are telling me don't do that. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Look at those beautiful trades.
I feel like if I don't take this trade, you just lose the game, right?
You can make me lose the game. I don't mind.
Yeah, no.
Actually, no. Don't take it. Make me lose the game.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Let's punish the risky strat. So is this because you need a what? Oh, I guess a lot of sixes have rolled, so the barbs have moved super fast. What was your plan to get the ore that you needed? Were you just going to 4-for-1 it?
Yeah, I was 1 week. Oh shit! If I had waited, I was 1 week short.
Vic Batch is saying Farmer will win. I believe you. Go Farmer. Wow.
Nice.
In the spirit of this channel, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, for a coin.
Oh my god, these stupid barbs, even 9 rolls or 4 rolls, I'm gonna be so sad.
Alright, I'm upgrading Spiance. Need to upgrade paper. Do you mean Spiance?
No, you already upgraded it.
Yeah, I know. I'm confused by these terminologies. Are people talking about Spiance? You lost your city. The barbs are just out.
An asshole did not want to give me an ore. Oh my god. It's okay. You know what? We're gonna win this game. You know how?
By being competent?
By the power of... You should activate your knight.
Yeah. So...
Roll 7.
Farmer in shambles. Wow, the trash talk. No! No, my precious wood! Oh, you got the ore too. That was handy. Yeah. Alright, I appear to have a stuck hand.
Where's... Oh, there it is. I've been looking for those hands.
Oh man, so much brick. Oof! Oh, we got some coins. Let's go. We're politicking. Oh man, I'm over, and I've got a stuck hand. This is not ideal. I could upgrade my knight. Do I want to do? I probably do, don't I? Because then I get more points when when the barbs hit. If I have a stronger knight than you, do I get a point? Is that right?
Well, yeah, but my knight is not active. If I activate it,
Yeah.
then
Oh yeah,
you
you don't need to activate it, do you? Because
no.
yeah. Make a new knight.
But I'm telling you that if I have the chance, I will activate it. If you have a level 1, so I can get a card when the barbs attack.
Ah, I'm being told to make a new knight, so I'm gonna give that a go. Thank you, Vic. Ooh.
Yeah, you get Constitution. Dang it! What the hell? Just pass. Stop. Go away. Don't do it. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Alright, watch this move, everyone. We're CKing!
Oh my god, you should have gotten a cloth.
We're CKing. The 3 block. It's the only sheep, it's the only unique resource apart from self-block and the 5. If I had a level 2 knight, she'll steal it with a deserter. Oh! I see. What do we want to block here?
I think you self-block on the 6.
Yeah, I was thinking the desert maybe. Oh, good roll. Oh, that's a really nice roll.
Oh. What do you get?
I got a card, a blue
What is
card.
it?
It's blue.
Does it have a little guy with a bunch of dudes in it, or?
I'm not gonna reveal my hand here, alright? If you want to stream snipe me, do it properly, please.
I can't do that.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna YOLO what seems good to me. I don't really know what's happening, but I've been told to upgrade cloth, so let's do it.
100%, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm rolling.
Stop rolling so bad.
Now we're cooking.
Can you get me? Not that. So sad. This is why Constitution is so bad.
Let's do this. I like this. Let's do this. Bam.
No.
Oh, watch this.
No.
Watch this. Next level plays.
I hate you. Oh my god.
The funny thing is, if T hadn't have said nice spy in the chat, I wouldn't have even realized I had it.
Why do you keep rolling 7?
Because I'm a dice god.
You should bounce. You should bounce.
So I should hit the 5 and then bounce it?
Yeah.
And then, so I... back on the 3, bam!
Yep.
Now we're going to do that. And then... no. That's not going to do anything. Let's pass! You're welcome, farmer. Go for a second city. I think I'm CKing it wrong here. Oof! Alright, we got our production up, and now we want to get another city. But if I get another city, I need I need 2 level 2 knights in case I get deserter.
But if you get deserted, your knight will still be active. Like even if you get a 7 city, you're still safe because there's level 2 knights.
Oh, true. But then if you city, then it will hit you anyway, won't it?
Yeah.
Right.
plus a 348 city is amazing.
Yeah. All right.
I was like, let's play CK. I'm going to like
You're
really
gonna.
lose so badly.
Yeah. Yeah, the dice gods were in my favor in the early game, I think. Oof, that's a nice roll. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's do that. No, no, no. Nothing looks good here. Let's pass.
Pass.
Roast
Oh,
191.
7.
Farmer is so kind. She's let streamers win on stream all the time. Ah! The punish!
Stop rolling 7. Oh my god. Stop it. So painful. Where are my yellow cards?
Alright. Oh, we're CKing! We're CKing, everyone!
So bad.
Ooh.
No, ooh, just pass.
Alright, I've never seen this one before.
Oh, Saboteur?
I should have kept the weight. No. Let's do this. What do I want? So I want a 3 here and a 3 here.
Why do you roll 6?
So now I get wheat. And I
You
thought,
already had wheat.
no, because I tossed it all when I 7'd out. And I've been
Oh,
told in
but
the
you have,
chat to keep wheat, so I'm keeping wheat.
yeah, but you have aqueduct. So like you can get wheat anyway. You want to get a
Oh,
roll that gives you lots of good things, like an 8, or if you have like you're close to a second city or to road settle.
yeah.
And 6 is nicer for me because now I got paper.
Oh, you're on the 6. Oh, fudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't. What card do you get?
Wedding? Question mark? I want to get the smith again so I can go retrieve my
You
props.
stole my wedding.
Let's do that. Let's
Oh my god, what are you gonna do? Do you have deserter? No.
wow. What the hell? Yo yo yo, we're playing some CK Life Mask. Alright, I'm gonna play this.
Nothing to see here, just pass this game. Pass it.
And switch 2 numbers in this board. You cannot select 6,
Ooh.
8, 2, or 12.
You have aqueduct, so you should try to get numbers that double up yours.
I think I'll switch this with this. Ha 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 ha!
I don't like. No, I don't like that. That helps my aqueduct. You should have switched your 11 with my 4.
Oh!
Or the
Oh!
3 with my 4.
I was like, hang on, but you were already on the 9 bricks, so by switching the other 9, it didn't make a difference.
So, no, so if you had taken my 4 wheat, then you're doubling up your 4. So that means that whenever 4 rolls, it's more impactful.
Oh.
And whenever it doesn't roll, your aqueduct is stronger.
Gotcha.
Like it just makes your aqueduct stronger.
Oh,
it just hurts me not getting the 9. I like the 9.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, but I should have thought to maximize. I want to duplicate all my numbers, so when they hit, as they say, and when they don't hit, I get more cards.
That's right.
I am playing versus
What
farmer.
they
That is
say.
correct. Sorry, complete that thought.
No, we're not. We're not.
Oh, you devil.
I am devilish.
Yep, hashtag if it hits, it hits. Oh man, I think I've goofed here. Let's take one of those.
Nice.
Nailed
Finally
it.
gonna get sheep. My 3 is always blocked.
I thought you just fall for one for a sheep, but I didn't see that you built the
Yeah.
settle. Nailed it! The 0 card monopoly, the big place. Oh.
I'll take that.
Oh, what did you get? No! I don't understand what any of these symbols mean, but I'm sure they were bad for me. Oh man, I'm starting to get CK'd here. Ha! You've fallen for my trap. Bam! Oh, I can put a knight there. I see. Alright. I'm not really sure what my next objective is. It's probably get the...
You have to put your knight. Place your knight.
Place my
On the
knight.
10. Yeah.
Oh, I steal your knight!
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like I destroy your knight. That's insane. Nice. Alright, so we can do that. What do we need there? That seems pretty good. So let's do this.
Whoosh.
Yeah, man, that deserter card's insane.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Ow! That's useless, that's useless, that's useless. Let's pass. We need Metro, we sure do. I'm working on it. Ah! Man, this bounce thing. Alright, we're starting to get CK'd here. This is not looking good.
Now you're gonna win this game.
I hope so.
I'm just making you fight for it.
My problem is I keep rolling my numbers, so I can't get any brick.
Yeah, imagine if you had doubled up on the 4.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If only.
If only. I don't know what to do. Give me an ore. I need a knight.
Declined.
Rude. There's your brick. Rude.
I'm rude to all my guests, so.
Oh. What to do? Do this.
Oh man, you're playing base over here. Building roads, building settles. Let's take one of these. Here we go, people. We're CKing.
Nice.
We're doing them CK things. Is it possible to turn voice chat volume up? We're at different levels. I think it is. Give me one sec. Sure, it's possible. But I don't know how. Voice settings? I don't know how, but I'm being told people want to hear the expert instead of my nonsense. Ooh.
You mean he's losing?
Yeah. The expert who's losing, that's the one. No! That one's pretty useless anyway. I'm never gonna get to play it.
You're never gonna get to play wedding.
She has a.
I see you.
Do you mean science? Oh god. You're nearly at more points than me. This is not looking good. Ooh, that's a card.
What card is that?
Medicine.
Sure. Ooh, that is a card. Oh no.
Oh wait, no, I don't need a wall. I just realized it's at 9 discard limit, so oops. I don't know, I just saw you roll 2 brick. I was like, let's jack some brick. Let's do this. I'm gonna get CK'd so bad here, I can feel it. Oh man. Win DOC point to get another metro. Oh yeah, I get the Defender of Catan points. Ah, oops. I could have done something about that.
Oh, do you have Alchemist? No. Oh, that's sad. I think you're thinking too much. I think you just need to pass. No.
Now you're on more numbers. I'm doing it. I'm CKing. Take the other 9. Oh, that would have been good too. Switch your 9 for my 10. That would have been really good. That would have been.
You should give me your 11. No, your 11. You should give me your 11 and taking the 9.
That would have been smart. Yeah, everyone in the chat knows what they're doing far better than I do. That's pretty obvious at this point. Oh man,
How can I do this? I think I'm going to.
I'm getting CK'd here, friends. We're getting CK'd.
No, you're not. You're not.
Oh, good. We're not getting CK'd. Disregard. Come on, Bobs. Give me them points.
Hmm. 2 more points. Just take Metro. I know you have it.
Do I?
What? Yeah.
I do now.
Well, that was stupid.
Ah, you got the Smith. That's my favorite card.
I know.
Oh. Did you have your trusty hammer and or screwdriver with you? Alright. No, why can't I upgrade my Spyance to level 5? Oh. Oh, I've got cloth. Oh, 1 point off winning. Can either of these do it? Yes. This gives me a point or something. We trade the bank. Let's trade that. No! That was not what I wanted.
Do you need wheat?
No. I was meant to trade my... I was meant to trade my sheep with the bank for a brick, and for some reason I clicked wheat. I'll be receiving wool. Yeah, some of that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. 11 brick.
1, 2,
No!
3.
No! Don't do it! No, I'm getting CK'd!
Good game.
Oh man, no.
That was fun.
Alright.
That was brutal.
So I can do this. I've never built a wall before, so let's do... Oh, that's what that thing under the tile is! I always wondered.
What is this? Finish 1 of 5 games?
Ah, it's probably because I...
I'm on the quest. No, I'm on
Yeah,
the
you're on a
quest.
random account.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty good.
Yep.
Good game.
So,
Well played.
so as the
You taught me a lesson.
as the chat's saying, you're such a good coach, even I can beat you at CK. So your coaching skills have surpassed your playing skills. I think that's the lesson here.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
But yeah, so
We can do a
sorry.
base one, or we can be done, or what do you
I got time for a base 1v1 if you got time. Vic is saying that you let me win. Is this correct?
No, I did not. Losing the city. I did not mean to lose the city.
Yeah.
Vic just... That was one fair and square.
Vic just doesn't think I'm capable of winning. She just...
Vic. I let him win.
Alright, I'll send you the room code, we'll play a base 1v1, and now you'll beat me at base. So it's like we're both failing at our own specialties. I hope that's what happens.
Who said base 1v1 is not my specialty?
Well, that's a fair point. It's definitely not mine. Apparently CK is mine. Oh, here we go. Alright, good luck, have fun.
Oh, we started already. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted with my kid.
All Gucci.
So if I lose, it's because of that.
Okay.
Not because of my skills.
Retired Heroes... Oh, sorry, go. Go ahead. Retired Heroes is just asking, do you think the colonist scene will get bigger, smaller, or stay the same?
Yes, he me. So one thing about me is I cannot multitask.
Yeah, no, I'm the same, which is what makes... It's what makes me a terrible streamer. Like, people say stuff, and then I forget, and then Big Fat yells at me, like, somebody said something, do this. I'm like, I'm trying, man. I got a lot of plates spinning right now.
I really don't want to give you coordinated 10, 8, but I think I might have to. We might have to.
No, my
Maybe you go 10, 3, 11 instead. No, you go 8, 3, 4. Of course, you go 8, 3, 4. Do you go sheepless? Interesting. What should I start with?
I can't go shapeless or retired hero is gonna never appear in my chat again.
True. For sure. I am gonna do this. And this. And I'm gonna do this. And this. This, or this. This.
He didn't point into the plow. Well played. Alright, what am I gonna do?
I mean, I should have. If you take 6, 5, 12, I'm like so happy.
Yeah, I would totally have done it as well, just for the content, you know. I think my choices are not great here. I think we just rip this.
Oh, why not coordinated 8? So much better.
That is better. Why didn't I do that? These are all good questions. BGA equals Board Game Arena. I like Board Game Arena. I play King of Tokyo on there. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay.
Yeah, I like the coordinated 8s.
Yeah, I would have a city right now.
Build your road. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta get on sheep.
Yeah.
Ah, you definitely could beat me at 1v1 Big Batch. Wow, the plow!
That's why I told you to build your road.
I did build my road.
Not that fun.
That's fine. I don't really need the 8-4 that badly. The 693 is better, I think. Oh, I love Board Game Arena. King of Tokyo is a sick game. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna do that.
I accepted.
Oh wait, that was actually a good trade for both of us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, let's do it. We're trading. We're nice people. Alright, let's dunk this here.
Nice.
So now I can get robbed. Oh man, and then the 4 hits instantly.
Oh boy, I don't like that.
Play cornhole. Oh man, I want to play some cornhole. I love that game. Man, my OWS is going to be so good once I get some S to go with all the O and W. Damn! This is not looking good. To pay license assets. I think some of the games on BGA are free. Actually, quite a few of them are free. And then... What do I want to block here? Yeah, my start has definitely slowed down. Oof, good steal. Oh my god! So many knights. What the hell? You're cheating, man. The person was right. You are cheating. Oh, this is looking grim. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I could have started double or double wheat. What is wrong with me?
Ooh.
I like that no one is on the 6 as well.
That's right. Roll. Oh, I like 5.
Ah, that wood
Four.
would have been so good for me. Ah, what is this? Cheater confirmed. Oh my god, I'm so dead.
You're welcome. Take that sheep.
Come on, 4. No!
Ooh.
No! Roll me a 4! This is so bad. Some scythe.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
this is useless.
that looks like a fun game, scythe. Oh man, it's my only wheat spot too. This is not good. No, I need a 3, then I can 4 for 1 ore and wood and get this freaking settled down. Oi 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 oi.
Nice.
Ah, it would have been the settle. Someone hadn't blocked my wheat like a meanie.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Yes!
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Stop, stop, he's already dead. Oh my god, 8 to 5. This is so bad.
Hmm. Oh, I don't have a 3-2-1 port.
Yeah, you only got the fluffy port. Or the
Yeah,
the
and
meat grinder as I like to call it. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. 5 to 9. What the hell is wrong with me? And you've got the road connect sorted already.
Yeah.
Farmer making the flock proud. You got the fluffy port and the plow.
I do.
Oh my god. I think if I take 843 right, I like oh my god, get the big plow out, everyone. The big plow.
Oh, I don't have any. No.
Yes! Come on, 3-roll. 3-roll for the punish.
Oh my god, so bad. This is I was trying to like. Oh my god, this is so bad. Um.
Come on. Oh
No.
my god, can I get
This
it?
one freaking works.
Yes!
Oh my.
Oh man, let's throw it to the situation room. We've got a situation happening down at the 910 too.
So bad. Oh my god.
I'm so happy.
Oh.
We're citying it up. I don't think it was the best city. I think 693 was better, but it's about sending a message at this point. Oh man. I'm just drafting up a meme.
Hi. So many wasted roads.
Uh, oh man, I don't think this is going to be big enough, but pass. What am I doing?
Hello.
I'm doing it. I'll make the meme after the game, but it's going to be fire.
Hmm. Ooh, a knight, I see. Nope. No, no.
Nope, nope, nope.
No, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, no. No, 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 no. Oy.
Nice rolls. No!
Yes.
Oh!
Nice.
This isn't good. Oof, that's a nice roll.
Let's do this. Okay. You need to port, my friend.
I do need a port.
You cannot cut my connect. What are you doing?
Ah, I was gonna cut that next turn.
Oh, were you?
I was like, think it was a roll off.
I think you can still beat me on. Well, no, you.
Nah, I probably points capped at this point. I think there's a pretty good chance I'm points capped actually.
Road set. No, you have a bunch of road settles.
Yeah, but I have 6 roads left. I'm looking pretty cooked here, to be honest. When you don't get, I can lock in road. Ooh, can I?
Oh, that's a good 9.
I still need some sheepies. I think I'm gonna have to port my ore here.
Nice.
Oh, booey. GG, well played.
GG, well played.
Alright.
I think that was my last game for the stream.
That's all good. I will make this meme higher quality, but I'll show you what I'm going for. Have you got my stream up?
I am. I'm on an ad. Even though, don't tell Life Mask. I'm on a guest account of Twitch.
Oh, did you forget your oh, yeah, because your laptop died. Well, he's in the chat,
Okay,
so he heard everything you
Now
said.
I'm here.
Alright, here we go. So this is what I'm working on. How do we go? Change this. I hope you're familiar with, have you watched Bad Boys 3?
No, I haven't even watched one.
Alright, well, there's a bit where DJ Khaled says, congratulations, you played yourself. So this is what I'm going for. Look, this is funny to me, alright?
Oh, that was so sad.
Anyway, you've just been a wonderful guest, Farmer. So thanks so much for your time. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for the idea of this series, which I am really in love with. I'm probably gonna export all these to YouTube and chuck them up there, so they'll be available for people to watch. And yeah,
Hashtag let's come together.
hashtag let's come together, everybody. This is the moral of this stream. Let's come together. Yeah, thank you, Farmer. Yep, it's blowing up. It's trending on the Twitchosphere right now.
I will always cherish this moment.
I'm gonna need to put a Nightbot command for Let's Come Together. It's just too good. Alright.
Thank you so much, Ulti. It was so much fun. I love you. I love your stream. I love your. I I love the entire crew that hangs out in your chat. So thanks for providing the space. And I'm excited to see who you're going to have next. I mean, I don't think anyone can top this, but
Yeah.
I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah. Our next guest I can reveal is. Let me check my calendar actually. I got so many people lined up. My next guest. Do you want to guess who my next guest is? Guess who my next guest is.
I'm gonna say it's Ice Cream because she's going on her honeymoon soon, so she has to do it sooner rather than later.
So she is on the Saturday the 19th for me, probably Friday night for most people. It's someone who's, it's not Boop, it's not Kelly in a wig, it's not Rumple, but these are all excellent guesses. It's someone who's also someone who's also a sore winner. That is Calm. She once beat me at spades, and she is just furious about it still, so let the salty winners reign. Anyway, I will let you go. Thanks so much for taking the time. Thanks for coming on.
In a wig. Love it.
Kelly in a wig. That's my favorite.
You guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Farmer.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You can hang me up. I'm on my phone. Can you hang me up?
I will. I'll do that now. Thank you.
Can you hang me up?
Yep.
Thank you.
Hanging you up now.
Bye.
See ya. Alright, everybody. That was Farmer, and that was one of the most fun streams. Probably the most fun stream I've ever done. I need to make a move, unfortunately, but like I said, I will be trying to put this series up onto YouTube. And Donnie is playing now, so I'm gonna raid Donnie. I'm gonna see how he's going. Everybody jump in there, say hello, show him some love. He was in the chat earlier. She didn't see Life Mask's last question. Bad interviewer, to be fair. Well, I mean, if you want to start your own stream and do a better job, I welcome the competition. I really do. Not a proper we can't all be students of the Vic Bash School of Journalism. Asking who the favorite was. You did wonderfully. Thank you, retired hero. We've got a critic who happens to be a journalist who taught Matt Taibbi everything he knows, and now she's beaten up on the little guy. So, yeah, that was. If you missed the start of the interview, I thought we covered some really, really interesting stuff. It was really nice to hear from Farmer and get some more information and sort of broaden my knowledge on some of the issues that people are facing. So yeah, I had a really good time. You'll watch the VOD you were driving. Yeah, about the first hour or so was just talking, which I was planning to do for only 10 minutes, but there was just so much to talk about. And yeah, hashtag let's come together. You've got that to look forward to, Life Mask. So you will understand it when you see it. Believe me. But yep, that was wonderful. My next guest will be Calm. We haven't locked in a date yet, but it's probably going to be 1 week from now on my Monday the 14th is looking the most likely. Oh, you were here for it. Excellent. Yep, we're all coming together. That's what we're all about. So, yep, next guest will be Calm. After that, Ice Queen. And then I've got a few more people in mind who I'm trying to schedule in time with. I've got a few work trips and stuff coming up, so I'll have to schedule around that in late August, but I'm sure we can make things work. Mind Traps tomorrow. Yeah. We'll get back to our usual nonsense tomorrow with the shenanigans. Where is Striker? Striker's probably saving lives. Saving lives and rooting for the Spartans. Ignatius was here earlier. I guess he had to go. Anyway, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna raid Donnie B Gaming, and everybody go say hi to Donnie. Click the follow button, and hopefully he's gonna win his Battle of the States game. But thanks everyone. Thanks chat. Thanks to Farmer, obviously doing a wonderful job, and have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow. See ya. Channel has follower or subscriber only chat. There you go. So we can't actually join the chat, but let's just go give him our wonderful presents. See you, team.